There have been 3 lead changes among 2 leaders. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson have been the 2 leaders. And Jimmy Johnson will lead them back down to the green flag as we have 24 laps complete of 200. Working lap 25.
Looks like Patrick Carpentier got caught sleeping on that restart. Kyle Busch, now Jeff Gordon going around on the outside.
I don't know if he was just sleeping or Kyle Busch was ready to go. But
well, there's a big gap there between the top 3.
Right.
Carpentier pulls back up in front of his teammate, Elliott Sadler.
Well, there was a big gap. Here comes the 18 car down the backstretch.
There's Kurt Busch, who won this race last August in the 2 car on the bottom. Now right along with the 16 car, our in-race reporter, Greg Biffle. A little bit different line for Biffle. 24 car hanging tough there in 5th position. Jamie.
Well, right after that pit stop, Jeff Gordon was not a happy camper. For some reason, they were a little slow. The team didn't realize they were as slow as they were, and Jeff Gordon not happy. Talking to his team, this is what he said.
No, I don't have to tell you guys. I'm sure you're beating yourself up in there already. But that was a sorry pit stop. So let's get it together. You guys are the best out there. I know how good you guys can be. And if I did anything to hurt it, you need to let me know.
I like that.
Of course, he's out. Yeah, and he's talking to his team. He's trying to keep them positive, though, letting them know you guys are the best out there. Let's get it together and get a faster pit stop next time around.
Yeah, that just tells me that guy wants to be up front. Now, he's not satisfied with anything but excellence, and that's what you expect.
Yeah, and what he's saying, if it was anything that he did that let him know, if he didn't get in and hit his marks, or if he was a little bit slow getting there, if he let the car roll just a little bit, that throws those guys off. So he's willing to take the blame if that was part of the problem.
And also saying, you guys, I know you guys can do better. That's the best you can do to be different, but you guys can do a lot better. And obviously a lot of frustration there for the 27 race winless streak. 2nd spot.
Junior's got a good little hot rod here.
Yeah, he seems to be able to go to the bottom and top. He told me the other day he thought that he was going to run more on the bottom with their setup and everything this time than what he did here the first time. Of course, we saw him take the lead earlier, and he went to the very top of the racetrack, but it looks like his car's working everywhere.
He might run the bottom, but it'll surprise me if he stays there. Shannon?
Yeah, for Jimmy Johnson, your current race leader, he's battling some pre-off conditions, but says overall the car's pretty good. Now on that last pit stop, guys, 4 tires for that number 48, just a slight air pressure adjustment as well. So trying to get that car perfect for that number 48.
Yeah, if they look in their mirror, they can see a familiar sight other than they've been looking at the back of, as
I
we
think
see Dale Jr.
Yeah. I think he looked in the mirror and saw it coming. He said, hey, gotta go.
Oops, gotta go by. Gotta go by. Here comes the 18. Until Dale Earnhardt Jr. won here in June, Chevrolet had not won at this racetrack in 13 races back to 2001. It had been Dodge and Ford and Dodge and Ford, so I think Chevy might have said, you know, it's time for us to do something here, although Toyota has never won here. And these guys here running 3rd and 4th may be trying to change that today.
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle Busch is saving any fuel running down there on that yellow line, but he's sure on the yellow line.
He is. He's eating it up.
Get him drive that thing all the way to the bottom of the racetrack.
Yeah, a little risky. Jimmy getting on his bumper.
Now, you know, do you really consider who you're racing if you cut it that close? Not everybody would you do that with, would you?
No, you wouldn't, no. And he knew that he could do that very move right there, especially at this point in time of the race. That might have been different if it were 30 laps to go or something, but at this point in time, Jimmy's car's a little bit loose. He wasn't going to do anything there.
There is the 24 car, Jeff Gordon. Another one of the 2-time winners. There are 11 drivers in the field today that have won here. He's one of them. Jamie?
Well, Doc, this is the left rear that just came off the 24 car. You can see here, huge chunk of rubber just separated. This is what they call the tread splice, and the team is telling me it's caused maybe from tire contamination. Maybe, Andy, you could follow up with that. What causes this?
Jamie, what that is where the splice is on the tread rubber. They have to put that together. It's a belt, basically, that they wrap around the tire, and that's where the splice is. And it's got to be totally contamination-free to make that bond, and that's what that looks like. I don't expect to see any other problems developing from that. I think that's just a one-time thing, and probably wouldn't have caused a lot of problems. We'll see. I don't think that was a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's good that they had the caution to get that out of the way, but you're exactly right, Andy. And if everybody saw your feature with Goodyear, you told everyone how much that this was a human element that they put into it in making these tires, and sometimes that does happen. And it only takes, they told me when I was up there before, it only takes just a little something to get in there that can create these problems. And obviously it's going to happen occasionally, but hopefully that'll be the one instance here today.
It kind of surprised me that it happens at all, because they x-ray these tires, two different processes of x-ray.
Vickers taking third spot away. 83 going by the 48. And you're talking about creating problems. The 18 is going to try to create some problems up front for the 88. Look at Biffle coming here. How about the 99 car of Edwards, who started back in 27th spot?
Check out Edwards. He had a good corner right there. Gained on Biffle. He's coming.
He told us after he won the nationwide race yesterday that he was excited about his car. He was fastest in happy hours, as we've documented already. But this shows just how good this team is. And these are the type racetracks that they've really been superior on this year.
He's gained 21 spots since the start of this race.
Yeah, he turned 29 years of age on Friday. Then he comes out and dominates the nationwide race yesterday, leading 5 times for 71 laps. And then now he is on the move from 27th spot.
You can really get that car down in the corner, and it rolls just right around the bottom.
What happened to Junior running the bottom, Dale?
Yeah, that didn't last very long, did it? He said he was going to do it more. You can see him moving up in front of Jimmy Johnson there.
34 of 200 laps are in the books. A week ago, Carl Edwards finished 9th and moved to 2nd in the point standings. He's trying to move in to the top 3 here at Michigan today.